Similarly, this is a paper and this is also a paper, but still the use of both the paper are different, and that's why the respect and the love which we give to both should be different. Now, when I talked about this couple of things, when I'm talking much more at little bit at the energy level or the spiritual level, not at a materialistic level, people believe that spirituality and materialism both are different and both are different ways, but that's not the truth. You know what? The fact is, there are no different ways. People say spirituality is different and materialism is different. The person who goes on the materialistic path is not spiritual, and the person who goes on the spiritual path is not the practical person. But that's not the case. You see, there is only one way. There can't be two ways. And I say that money is actually spiritual. Money is actually divine. Now how can I say that? A simple example. If money was not divine, then why would any temples or mandir would have donation boxes? If money was not spiritual, then why would spiritual organizations have charity and donations? So it's very much necessary that in your mind, don't get yourself confused that asking for money is not spirituality, or maybe it is against God. Many times in India, I have seen these beliefs very commonly. You need to understand this fact, that there are no two ways, it's just the one way. And moreover, even the temples and the spiritual organizations need money to work for. A simple example. Once upon in my money seminar, a lady came to me in the break and she was like, "Sir, I'm working with a spiritual organization from last 2 years and I'm giving seva, help there. Every day 2 hours I'm going there and doing seva. I'm not happy with what you are talking about. I'm little confused, or maybe I'm not satisfied with what you're talking about." I just gave her an idea. I said, implement this idea and you will know the magic. Now, after a week, she came to me and she was like, "Sir, now I know the power of money." I said, "What happened?" Now, listen what happened. She says, "From last 2 years, every day 2 hours, I'm giving seva, help to the spiritual organization. And in this 2 years, only twice I was able to meet the Guruji. Only couple of times I was ever appraised or appreciated for my work. And maybe once or twice someone noted about it. But what you said, I did, and the magic happened." And you know what I had said to her? That if you want to see the power of money, just give 5 lakh rupees donation to that spiritual organization. And yeah, financially she was sound. She was able to give that. And you know what happened? She says, in just a week, 3 times Guruji called me. In a week, 4 times I was appreciated. See, that's the power of money. Even spiritual organizations need money. So why can't money be spiritual and divine, friends? You need to understand this very well. And you know what? Who is the most spiritual person on this planet Earth? It could be none other than Bill Gates himself. What I mean to say is, he could be none other than the most richest person on this planet Earth. Because the person who has money can do something for others. And spirituality is nothing but, practical spirituality is nothing but doing something for others, helping someone. But if our pocket is empty, we cannot help someone else. But if our pocket is full with money, overloaded with money, then we can give someone something to help for or to support for. So friends, first of all, a simple belief change, a simple myth, and that is, money is spiritual. You need to understand this, right? Money cannot be against spirituality. Money cannot be against God, right? Now, something more. People think money makes money. Yes, in a way, it can. And as we all are into the same subject, right? We all know that. But at a certain level, we need to understand that money cannot make money, but yes, knowledge can make money. Now, a simple example on the same. Everybody might be aware with a TV serial, TV program called KBC, Kaun Banega Karodpati. This was originally a US based program, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And you know what? There was a very beautiful survey. In this KBC program, Kaun Banega Karodpati program, which was run in India, what happened that there were 4 people who became Karodpati. The first was Harshvardhan, second was someone called Brijesh, and in junior KBC there was someone called Ravi, and lastly in 4th KBC there was a lady. Similarly in the US millionaire program, even there were 8-10 names like this. Now, there was a beautiful survey done with all these people who became Karodpati, who became the millionaires, and the survey was what life they were living earlier, and after being Karodpati, after being millionaire, what life they are living now. And you know what? 95% of the people were living in the same house, were moving in the same vehicle, and doing the same work which they used to do before they became millionaires. Now a question. And the question is, if so much money came to their life, and while they were in the program, they used to say that if I earn this 1 crore rupee, I'll be doing this and that. Why didn't it happen? Just because those people made money, but they never knew what to do with that money. And friends, here is the case, that right knowledge can make 1 rupee, 1 crore, 1 crore, 1,000 crore. But if you give your children 1,000 crores, and if they don't know what is supposed to be done with that money, then even that 1,000 crore at the end of their life would be less. Think about it again. इंडिया में राजे महाराजे अपने बच्चों के लिए क्या कुछ छोड़कर नहीं गए, मगर किसके पास क्या बाकी रहा? Everyone knows. Just because those children never knew what to do with money. You see, right knowledge of money can always take you ahead, and that's why you are the people who give right knowledge to others, that where their money should be invested, where their money can grow. And similarly, you also need to improve yourself and get more and more knowledge on the same. Friends, I appreciate that all of you sitting here decided to come for this meet, because many a times we think, oh come on, what's the need to go there? But meets like this, seminars like this are only the places where we can sharpen ourselves. You might be very much aware with a simple story of a young boy chopping off the trees, and he used to do every day, but he forgot it to sharpen his axe. वो कुल्हाड़ी की धार निकालना भूल गया. So what will happen is, he is doing hard work every day, but day by day his progress went down just because he was unable to sharpen his axe. वो कुल्हाड़ी की धार ही नहीं निकालता था. So this seminar, trainings like this would always sharpen you more and more, would make you more and more powerful, by which you can be at a more excellence level, right? So always you should be ready to achieve, to get more and more knowledge and train yourself again and again, right? Something more. When I'm talking about money, and when my subject is from years related with mind, I would always like to say that mindset for money is the basic thing that can get you more money, more funds, more investments, more targets, and each and everything. You see, when I'm talking about mindset, first thing you need to understand, and that is, money cannot discriminate. Now what does it exactly mean? You see, money doesn't understand you are black or white. Money doesn't understand your religion. Money doesn't understand which caste do you belong. Money doesn't understand what degrees you have. Money doesn't understand what post you have. Money doesn't understand you are good or bad. Money only understands one language, and that is, whosoever calls for money receives or gets money. It's as simple as that. Because in our country, we have seen illiterate people earning thousands of crore, and we have seen so many educated people sitting at home with all those degrees in the showcase. We have seen many plumbers being a crorepati, and we have seen crorepati becoming a plumber. Why? Just because money doesn't understand that you are worthy of receiving it or not. Money won't decide that. It's you who decides that. And you know what? Sitting there in this conference, if when you were seeing the panel sitting here and answering your questions at that time, if you thought that yes, only these are the people who can sit here, and I am the person who is always going to be there, then friend, that is what going to happen in your life always. Because you see, it's what you decide, and along with that money comes to your life, not what money decides. Money doesn't understand the people sitting here are worthy or not. It's for us, right? So, in your mind, if there is any kind of this logic that I'm worthy not, and this and all that, I'm at a perfect position or not, or maybe I'm educated or not, that's not the case. Forget that. There are no discriminations, right? Money cannot discriminate. Second, create a belief that yes, I can achieve all my targets. Because beliefs play a very important role in our life. You might be very much aware with a concept called placebo. You see, placebo is nothing but a person having a headache